So the bad news is we unfortunately missed something. The good news is we're back. So in the meanwhile, and if you're wondering who has picked this map, well, it's the lads from forZe. And to put it that way, yes. Well, in the meantime, forZe need to prove us what they're made of. Indeed, I mean, surely they're the favorites in this. We don't really need to debate this for too long. Have been delivering quite alright on train. We saw a few shaky rounds here and there. 9-16 was an overall convincing win, to put it that way. I'm going to put you through the statistics in just a second. Let's see if we're going to have a surprise by Unique here. We shouldn't, just to put it that way. And yet again, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look and figure out if that aggression is going to pay off from forZe. I mean, most likely it should. I mean, at this point, Unique would do themselves a favor with saving. They got all the full armor, so why in God's name would you now waste that? There you see. Ta-da. That is painful. Comes in with at least one frag, face crack falling down. And I mean, I honestly think it's not worth it as forZe. Most likely, though, from the previous game, what I would like to point out here is I'd be very, very happy to see crazy performances again. Unfortunately, we don't have the scoreboard from the previous matchup. It was face crack who played a pivotal role in that. And what? That was a little bit of comedy. I'm sorry, that was a little hilarious. forZe, yeah, face crack with the XD in the chat for a very good reason. Seemingly a little confused what happened there. Venya takes it with a little bit of sense of humor though, and Unique in this run at least found the frack, unlike they did in the previous. forZe, of course, no real issue should occur. That's the case. Third round on the boards for forZe and Unique, sending themselves home. So we see, of course, taking their time. And obviously, we are not seeing too much of a surprise here. As Unique, though, has an advantage in this. They definitely want to take the sides. Bit of a mistake there, it seems to be. Both undo Pashanok, the final teammate. Having a bit of a trouble here. Yeah, nevertheless, I mean, there now needs to be consideration put in. Did they retake this? Do they retake this for real? Because the AKs, they will pretty much mow through. The time is not too much high. I mean, they got 10 seconds for a defuse. Jerry whiffs, and Flit needs to do it on his own. He tries to get the rotators. That's going to be enough time. It should be enough time. Is it? Oh! Oh, last second. That was close. That was dangerously close. Either way, Unique get the first. Now, things coming in. Entry found through the head of his teammate. Or more likely the side set of his teammate. Unique struggling with having a man advantage in this. Venya far away. Gotta be put into consideration if that attack is going to come in or not. Either way, force. Yep. They forced them basically back at home. And just to update you with the stats, well, this map, and this is now disgusting, and you need to listen to me closely. This map has been played 10 times by Unique in the last 3 months, losing it 6 out of 10 times. The victories they had always had the opponent in double digits. You could call that fairly close. And now, forZe comes in, playing Inferno 26 times and winning 18 out of the 26 times in the last 3 months, with wins against teams like Expert, the French Frogs, Sprout, Valiant, Tricked, Absalon, the list goes on, and on, and on, and on. And that's definitely not comfortable. as you see on the other side of the map. Auto director doesn't show us it, but either way, players stick to the A side for the moment. Fanet might rotate over, but is he going to be fast enough? Oh, it's going to be a bait. That bait seems to work. Only Fanet can now deny any further access. Is he going to be fast enough is the question. The AWP could hold the cross and partially denies it. The bomb still makes it onto the site. To know about the library player and put in consideration what to do next, because you don't want to run into the crosshair off that AWP once more. With such a perfect positioning from Jerry, he rotates back, doesn't re-peek, and buys himself a lot of time. Let's save again. Unique. Probably doing it right with that one. forZe not to be stopped at the moment, and I mean, surely they were losing players left, right, and center over and over and over again. Either way, it looks solid. Finally, a bit of an aggression coming in. Down through Banana they go, and hold on, how did that just happen is the question. The nade should get Bushido down anytime soon. Is the molly not coming towards him? The molly must come toward... How is Bushido... How is he still alive? I mean, he's now dead, but either way, confusing, I would call it. forZe... I mean, I'll say it like this. 11, 11, and 28. Oh, goodness. Though Fanet getting one frag. The B side fairly open. Cross smoke there. And they whiff, and more likely they pass the shot part than that. Was of course not a whiff. Actually now with one bullet to hit it. And Fanet seems to be a little intimidated. He saw right there. Now he needs to move in which direction. He saw the barrel. Actually knows. Sees the barrel. Actually sees the opponent in flames. Absolutely astonishingly good. An instant rotation backwards. Goes into reverse and stays away. This was nice. This was very good to see that. One Molotov really changed up things so massively. And as it's 6-1, I mean, Unique trying, but unfortunate. Yet again, I have to point this out. Both teams, I mean, Unique is a bit more CT-sided, forZe fairly 50-50. And I mean, the unfortunate part really for Unique is they hardly accumulated wins on this, and if they did, like I said, the opponent always reached double digits. I think that is not a good sign. Yes. Oh god! That works. Now the rotation comes in. And Venya, with the need of the Molotov, he's gonna set another sign. I mean, forZe in the past half bamboozled them. And a nade of Shenok. Not making it easier, but it makes it easy to believe for Unique that this in case it's gonna be in B-side hint. There it goes. Frags are not there yet. 19 seconds though to put it on. The Shenok eliminates it, and so good luck at forVe. Man's blinds and not identified or taken out. I think I thought the spray should have eliminated him by now, but either way, execution near perfection. And I mean, it seems again, forZe have to control full force, basically saying. Before I cast next time, I really need to remove the window sounds. It's horrible. I hate it. Either way, Unique, 1 round so far gained. And at this point in time, we're seeing it. Waiting in front of middle, face crack finds the first, opens up a good situation. And only Venya left on the site. Only Venya to turn it around. Caught in the open and bomb to be planted. I don't know what it is. forZe is just absolutely good in their setup, period. They have mastered this map. You could say, really, they have somewhat mastered it. Yet again. It's absolutely astonishing. I mean, the timing. And you must call that timing. Either way, Shenok falls. Another execution. I'm not sure if Unique is tilled, mad, unsatisfied. I really got no words. there yet again. You hate to see it, don't you? Even though they find frags, I mean, in the end, with their saving strategy, but... Take a look at it. As a pause has now directly been finished. Unique massively struggling. I mean, losing the previous map, that seems to really be the main issue. And now, very much looking forward to see if forZe just continue with this pace. Because honestly, it sounds harsh, right? I don't want to sound harsh, but it very much seems to be that way. And now, very interesting. Let's take a look. We haven't seen that too often. They are not directly on the top of Banana. Very enjoyable to watch. Now they come. First frag works. Undo hopes to stay alive a second longer. The Molly's gonna hit him, doesn't it? Molly? Oh no, it's coming his way! He's burning away! Oh, so unfortunate! Take a look at that! And so, Venya and co, they need to change pace. Fanet has moved towards pit already. The nade's gonna hit him hard. And they know about the city players as well. They must know about him. Talking about that, Construct Pardon Library eliminated. And Fanit's, good luck, have fun. But the bomb move B was the only logical move. Why don't you go A? Who in their right mind would do that? Player is trapped in pit. If you would see me, I'm shaking my head. I really got no words left in this. It's a brilliant thing we're seeing. And forZe, I mean, I can't give them anything else than a major, major compliment for the style they play. I love it. So, as he pushes through, no real chance. Player known, Pashanok. You must get frustrated, really. They're not only hitting the right timings, they're hitting everything right. forZe plays this by the book, period. What do you want to say about this? I am astonished and shocked and I want to tell you a story right now. Listen to me closely. This. Who should identify with that? Who's leading 11-1? This is absolutely astonishing. I mean, is unique? Maybe, you know, maybe when you see this, let's say 9-6 is the scoreline, or maybe a pardon 7-5. Okay, would sound realistic to me. If I show you this, who's leading? You can tell me. I can tell you either. It's 11-1, and. You know, I understand Unique that they're continuously saving because you want to try it again and again and again and again. Either way, the problem I experience is that they right now have this massive losing bonus. You can try, you can be cocky, you can be ballsy, you can do it. And forZe, I mean, they're in their element. Nobody can stop them, period. I honestly, I've been casting for 2+ years, and I've never experienced something like that. And I mean, I'm talking about the scoreboard. Sure, we've seen 16-0s and 61s, but this? Just show this, censor this on the top, and show this to one of your friends who you think actually is good at the game. What do you think is the score? It's extremely, I mean, I'm confused. I'm very confused. Either way, forZe continuously bringing it to the table, continuously finding frags, and here's the entry on their site. There's a rotation from Unique, sending a lot of players over to B. We have seen forZe do a few fakes by now, not all the time. Yet again, finding a brilliant frag. The op now on the B side known. forZe has a perfect read. Understanding this brilliantly. Smoke popping. Major mistake by the AWP. Axie power falls. I mean, major mistake. I have to really correct that. It was just for the smoke. Either way, bomb going down. Now we need to see... Are they saving? Nah. They do. I mean, I understand that the A side is full of ugly corners to check, right? But... they do. I honestly got no more words. So, forZe 2 rounds away from, pardon, 3 rounds away from success. Jerry's blind and eliminated. But Almazar seems somewhat ready. Yet again, patient place we're experiencing. But that has been heard. Actually, he had it. Either way, over there, Flit is trying his best. Means now only Almazar to strike. Either way, it's gonna be wrong. Face crack actually stays, which is nice to experience that he doesn't fall for this sort of trap. Not quite sure if I identified steps yet. Still, face crack trying. It's not gonna happen. Bomb. To be hit on the ground. Either way, Almazar's trying. I don't see it happening. I shouldn't have said it. Should I have said it? No, I shouldn't have said it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Almazar putting him down to quite low HP. Pishanok, though, staying back on side. 1 Glock shot or 2 should seal the deal. There it goes. 10-round difference. forZe should be going for the force, funny-wise. I mean, it's a usual thing by now on the CT side on Inferno. Let's see if that's going to happen. They still got a few seconds to the sides. Oh, actually, eco? Okay, then. And with nothing else, the force going for that eco, I don't expect anything today. Just then a usual and classic win for Unique in this round. I think nothing else needs to be expected. With StarLadder doing a drive-by, damage dealt would be nice to have. You can already say that. Damage dealt would be good to have. But there you go. And there's the buy from Almazar and his crew. With force having the right weaponry to now deny any further access, let's see if that's gonna happen. Slow approach from Unique. Now pushing onto the B site. Now with Jerry find the first, his teammate chimes in when needed. More sprays coming down. Oh, and through the smoke, Flit is eliminating another. And Unique yet again going for the safe. Their losing bonus is going to be, by the way, down to pretty much nothing. So let's put it that way. It's 1.4 they're getting, which means they are back on 4.1, 4.15, and 3.8. So AK dropped to both their teammates. Psheno can buy himself another full buy they're experiencing, in case they survive, of course, which they should do by now.
Counter-terrorists win.
Now, 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. One wrong peek from Exy is putting them on the back foot, obviously. But forZe, I mean, they still got a superior weaponry to some degree. And they will try to easily prevail. Saw that the shoulder rather repeats in a different direction, finds the frag then, and it's tied up again. Support is coming in as well, by the way, from Jerry, who doesn't know about how nearby Psheno is. Hears him step, is intimidated, but still finds the frag. So man advantage suddenly here for forZe. We're on the back foot just previous to that, and this makes it a bit more scary, especially as Flit might just peek out anytime soon, knows about the op. Gonna try to take that down, and it makes it work. Suddenly nobody spotted yet. The spray down not really working. A few players are low HP. And Almazar gotta do it on his own. If he's gonna do it on his own, we're gonna see that. 28 and 57, but we know about the A site. Sinister corners where players tend to hide. Now he makes himself present. He's gonna try to come around, see what he's left. That's not even gonna fail that. So, forZe could have had that round, unfortunately failed to finish that one off. No big deal though. Yet again, taking a quick look at this, no real separation in that sense. So obviously, as it is no real separation, I am honestly very much looking forward to how this one will go. And this sort of boost setup, I actually enjoyed to see. It's going to be very interesting if anyone is even going to run into that, because if players run into that, you see... Those are free deagles. No, pardon, that's a USPS, that's a... I mean, they would all pretty much... If one shot goes directly here from every single weapon, I think, and I could be horribly wrong, that the person here would pretty much die. So if you move around and you see this, you might start to become a little worried. But in the meantime, Unique is taking their time. Patiently they play. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is where danger is close. This is where the first one's going to come around. Psheno. He headaches. Another few to come. An AK brought through. They want to have it. They're going to get it. And that's a big oof. That is painful. That's no fun. 2 more to go. Undo, as well as his teammate, needs to look where to go with this. Siri wants to look for any players rotating around. There's only one more. Spotted, known, and now don't go into isolation duels. Peek together. That's what they do. That is the money for Unique. And that is a round that probably will not bring them success. I honestly would be surprised. Yet again, we're not there yet. We have to see that this is finished. And, well, if it's going to be finished, we're going to figure that out right now. In the meantime, let's see if the problems occur. And as frags are happening left, right, and center, and Auto Director doesn't want to show us. Fanet is out, 16-5, and forZe take home another 2-0 victory. Thank you very much for watching. I was Sesht. I'll see you guys next time.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.